first express entry draw of July 2025 sent 356 PR invitations. Canada has kicked off July 2025 with its first express entry draw, signaling continued momentum in its immigration plans. On July 4, 2025, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada issued 356 invitations to apply for permanent residency. This video targeted a specific category of applicants, further aligning with the government's evolving selection strategy. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. On July 7, 2025, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada issued 356 invitations to apply in the first express entry draw of the month. This round of invitations targeted provincial nominee program candidates with a comprehensive ranking system score of 750 or above. The CRS cutoff score increases by 8 points as compared to the previous PNP Express entry draw on June 23, 2025, primarily due to a comparatively lesser number of invitations. Full details of the Express entry draw today. Category/program, Provincial Nominee Program. Date and time, July 7, 2025. CRS score of lowest ranked candidate invited, 750. Number of invitations issued, 356. Rank needed, 356 or above. Tie-breaking rule, March 19, 2025 at 4:09 and 9 seconds Universal Time Coordinated. This highly competitive draw, ranked 356 or above, used a tie-breaking rule of March 19, 2025 at 4:09 and 9 seconds Universal Time Coordinated, prioritizing candidates who submitted their profiles before this timestamp. With 42,201 ITAs issued in 2025 so far, this video underscores Canada's focus on skilled immigration through the express entry system. Latest CRS score distribution in the pool. The CRS score distribution in the express entry pool as of July 6, 2025, shows 256,224 candidates, with only 358 scoring above 600, reflecting the high bar for PNP-specific draws. The majority, 77,550 candidates, fall in the 451 to 500 CRS range, indicating intense competition for lower-scoring candidates in the pool. This year, IRCC has prioritized PNP, 12 draws, Canadian Experience Class, 6 draws, French Language Proficiency, 3 draws, and specific categories like healthcare and education, aligning with Canada's 2025 to 2027 immigration levels plan. Anticipation for a CEC draw this week. IRCC is expected to hold a Canadian Experience Class draw tomorrow, July 8, or Wednesday, July 9, based on IRCC's previous pattern of bi-weekly draws. The last CEC draw on June 26, 2025, issued 3,000 ITAs with a CRS cutoff of 521, a 26-point drop from the CEC draw on May 13, 2025. Given the pool's distribution and previous trends, a CEC draw this week could see a CRS cutoff around 515 if a similar number of invitations are sent. This prediction accounts for IRCC's focus on in-Canada candidates with skilled work experience and the need to meet 2025 immigration targets. What candidates can do? If you're in the express entry pool, ensure your profile is updated to maximize your CRS score. For those with scores below 520, improving language test results or gaining additional Canadian work experience could be key. You might also need to update your express entry profile's proof of funds in order to maintain your eligibility. The deadline for the upgrade is July 28, 2025. With Canada's robust economy and welcoming policies, securing an ITA remains a life-changing prospect for skilled workers worldwide. What is the latest draw for express entry? The latest express entry draw occurred on July 7, 2025, issuing 356 invitations to apply to provincial nominee program candidates with a minimum comprehensive ranking system score of 750. The tie-breaking rule was set for profiles submitted before March 19, 2025, at 4:09 and 9 seconds Universal Time Coordinated. Is 490 a good CRS score? A CRS score of 490 is competitive but may not guarantee an ITA in most express entry draws. As of July 6, 2025, 13,830 candidates in the pool had scores between 481 to 490, and 77,550 were in the 451 to 500 range. For PNP draws, like the July 7th draw, the cutoff was 750, far above 490. However, Canadian Experience class draws comparatively have lower cutoffs, recently around 529. A score of 490 could be viable for a CEC draw, but improving language skills or gaining Canadian work experience may boost your chances. How can I get PR with a 400 CRS score? Securing permanent residency with a CRS score of 400 is challenging but possible through specific pathways. The July 7, 2025, PNP draw had a cutoff of 750, and even CEC draws typically require scores above 500. However, candidates with a 400 CRS score could improve their chances by obtaining a provincial nomination, add 600 CRS points, or enhancing their profile with better language scores, additional work experience, or higher education credentials. As of July 6, 2025, 53,697 candidates had scores between 351 to 400, indicating high competition in this range. Is 510 a good CRS score? A CRS score of 510 is strong, particularly for Canadian Experience class draws, which recently had a cutoff of 521 on June 26, 2025. With 13,342 candidates in the 491 to 500 range and 13,830 in the 481 to 490 range as of July 6, 2025, a score of 510 positions you well for a potential CEC draw, expected on July 8 or 9, 2025, with a predicted cutoff between 510 and 530. To improve your odds, consider maximizing points through language proficiency or additional Canadian work experience. AS Canada sharpens its focus on targeted express entry draws. Prospective immigrants are advised to stay updated and ready. This video reflects IRCC's commitment to sector-specific immigration goals while maintaining a competitive CRS threshold. More draws are expected in the coming weeks. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.